Hello friends, welcome to another video of Hello Express. In today's video, we'll take a closer look at Stratolaunch, the world's largest airplane designed to launch rockets into space. So without further ado, let's start the video.
Stratolaunch is the world's largest aircraft by wingspan and is the largest all-composite plane ever built. It was built as part of a NASA contract to launch a scaled-down version of the Dream Chaser spacecraft. Stratolaunch consists of two 72-meter fuselages connected by a common wing 117 meters long. The aircraft is equipped with 6 Pratt & Whitney engines. The mass is 250 tons with a full load capacity of about 590 tons. Stratolaunch was developed to provide a more flexible, cost-effective and environmentally friendly way of launching cargo into the space. The aircraft is able to carry more rockets and launch them at high altitudes, which reduces the amount of fuel needed for a successful launch and provides a safer and more reliable launch environment. Stratolaunch was a private spaceflight company founded in 2001 by Microsoft co-founder Paul G. Allen. The company focused on creating an air launch system for delivering payloads into orbit. The company's flagship product was a massive aircraft with a wingspan of 385 feet, which is almost 117 meters, designed to serve as a flying missile launch pad. The aircraft would take off from the runway and carry the rocket to an altitude of around 35,000 feet, at which point the rocket would separate and continue its journey into the orbit. The first test flight of Stratolaunch aircraft took place on April 13, 2019. However, after the death of Paul Allen in 2018, the future of the company was uncertain and it was finally shut down in 2020. Stratolaunch set out to provide a unique solution to the challenges of launching payloads into the orbit. By using a massive aircraft as a flying launch pad, Stratolaunch sought to offer great flexibility and reliability compared to traditional ground launches. The air launch system promised to reduce the time and cost associated with preparing and launching missiles and to provide an alternative for payloads that may not be able to be launched from the ground due to the weather, security or other operational constraints. So in that sense, Stratolaunch could be seen as a problem-solving company. The advantages of Stratolaunch air launch system were thought to be increased flexibility, like the ability to launch payloads from the air offered more options for launch sites regardless of weather or other operational constraints. The second advantage is reduced cost. By eliminating the need to build and maintain ground infrastructures, the air launch system promised to reduce the overall cost of getting payloads into the orbit. The third advantage is its improved safety. Launching payloads from the air outside populated areas was expected to increase safety compared to the ground launches. The fourth advantage is its increased reliability. By launching payloads at high altitudes where atmospheric conditions are more stable, the air launch system promised to provide a more reliable means of launching payloads into the orbit. The last advantage is its reduced time. The air launch system promised to significantly reduce the time required to prepare a launch pad, allowing launch on demand. The key elements of the project includes unique air release system, huge wingspan, launching at high altitude, increased flexibility, reduced cost, and increased safety. The development of the Stratolaunch aircraft and the aerial launch system took several years. The company was founded in 2011 and the first test flights of the aircraft took place on 13th April 2019. It is likely that the design, construction and the testing of the aircraft and takeoff system took several years before the first flight test. However, the exact duration of the project is not disclosed. The company hasn't publicly disclosed the cost of building and developing the Stratolaunch aircraft and the aerial launch system. The company hasn't publicly disclosed the cost of building and developing the Stratolaunch aircraft and the aerial launch system. However, it was widely reported that the project was backed by hundreds of millions of dollars in investment from co-founder Paul G. Allen. Given the size and the complexity of aircraft and the advanced technology involved, it is likely that the overall cost of the project was substantial.